the rules and regulations of and that institute and the university, still it should be possible to leverage something innovatively in an assignment. Innovatively is not in terms of the question or the toughness or something like that. Innovatively is to trigger the basic element of learning that says a learner wants to learn because he or she cherishes that part. An assignment is not like something that has to be evaluated only once and then the marks is recorded and then posted in whatever the LMS or the ERP system. If you take end semester examination, students write answer scripts, we as teachers evaluate it, we do give comments. But have you ever thought, is there any chance to improve the marks? Or they cannot improve the marks because once it is marked wrong, it's marked wrong, they lose the marks and that ends. But is that the true purpose of learning? No, that's not. It does not matter how many times you have put in an effort to learn, as long as you are able to learn it. Is it clear? As long as you are able to learn to an expected degree of performance. Performance, I'm not saying in terms of mark, performance in terms of how you can demonstrate that learning. Why everybody has to do an assignment, or why everybody has to do the same kind of assignment. The next one is why it should be just evaluated only once. I do understand in the end semester and the mid semester that is not possible. Now some institutes have assignment component as 10 marks out of 50, some have 20 marks out of 100, and within this assignment component we can bring in these two. So I gave a series of assignments, maybe like 5 or 6 assignments. The assignments are not of the same type. Some are very basic, some are previous semester's question papers, some are like an activity based, some are like very open-ended. So that first point is in this designing of assignment is the assignments are in multitude numbers and they are not of the same type. The rigor that is expected is not the same, or what learning competency gets developed is not the same. Now, because there is a heterogeneity of the effort that is required in our assignment, the marks that is being mapped to these assignments are also different. Some assignments are 2 marks, some are 8 marks, some assignments can be 10 marks also. The freedom that is given to the student is any student can do any number of assignments as long as they reach that 10 marks. So somebody can take a 1 mark assignment and a 3 mark assignment and maybe a 6 mark assignment, or they can take a 1 mark assignment, 3 mark, and they may take an 8 mark assignment. So they would have crossed 10, that's fine. So everybody has an opportunity to reach 10 in their own way. Now you may ask, then everybody will choose the one assignment which is very easy. Now I leave it to them, because at the end of the day, learning is something what they thought they have to learn. They should understand that they should maturely choose the assignment which will help them to demonstrate their learning. Because tomorrow, if in any interview, if they ask what is assignment, it was asked, and if they say no, I just wrote the definition which is there in the book, they are automatically exhibiting their learning competency. So that means it is left to them. But at the same time, I do understand there is a heterogeneity in the class. There may be some students who they might not be in the upper half of the class. They may be in the lower half of the class, or they may even fail in the course. So every student wants to pass, right? They just have a little detour, they take a longer route to reach that point. So I firmly believe that everybody can become good. The time that takes for them to become good is varied. So for them, these low-hanging fruit assignments, which are just 1 mark, 2 mark, helps them, because it will help them for their end semester also preparation. It helps them to grasp the concept also. Some people will be very good. They may just take 1 assignment of 10 marks. That's fine. I never said you have to do 2 assignments. It's up to you. You do 3 assignments, 4 assignments. You can even do assignments which is more than 10 marks. It will be still evaluated. If whatever you have written is not appropriate, so you will still get half a mark or whatever, no mark and something is. That means you need to know how to take a calculated risk of your own mark. So that means I want to put the onus of learning on the learner. It is the learner's conscious commitment to learning. Learning is not by chance, learning is by choice. And it is a conscious choice and it is a committed choice. I cannot go to the class and directly tell these words. Nobody will listen to what I speak. But that has to infuse into them through activity. So this is like a cafeteria system or a buffet system. So The plate has to come for 10 marks. What you bring to the plate you bring 10 marks is up to you. The second point, where is a chance now given for re-evaluation? I do understand that it may not be possible for a teacher to evaluate, give it back to the student and again ask for a resubmission because there's a constraint of time, semester in every institute. I give a choice for them. It's up to you. If you want to resubmit, you resubmit. And if your response has improved over and above, I will give a better mark. But that does not mean if you resubmit, your marks is going to improve, right? But the point is, you have a freedom. You will choose that do you want to resubmit or not. My doors are open. I'm not going to close the doors of learning to you. You will make a choice when you have to come and learn. The duty of the river is to flow. River will not decide whether you have to drink or not, right? Whenever you feel thirsty, you will go and drink. And you will only drink as much as you have thirst. So that means as a teacher, I just want to make myself available within whatever the regulations, freedom, constraint. I know that there is a constraint, there's a time for declaration of result. But within that larger boundary, I don't want to create sub-boundaries. It will be tough at the beginning. But the joy that you would see in the students, not in terms of mark, but in the terms of the variety of assignments that they do, is something makes me appealing. I have to give this opportunity because students like that. Initially, we need to put a lot of effort because we need to, like if I have to teach 60 students, if I give one assignment, 60 times I have to evaluate. If I give two assignments, 120 times I have to evaluate. Fortunately, I have been taking the same course multiple times. So there is a kind of a preset algorithm in my mind, right? So the effort that might be required to evaluate usually increases because the subconscious mind gets tuned to what I have been teaching for years. But if the teacher is new to a course, I would advise don't do this with 5 assignments. My suggestion to any new teacher who adopts this, instead of giving like say 1 assignment for 10 marks, give 2 assignments, each of which could be 10 marks and give a choice to the student. Let them pick the one they want.